Good afternoon. So I'm here with my new revolver that my wife bought me from Solware. Great guys up there. This is a Smith & Wesson M29. This is a 6.5 inch BB shooter. Okay, there we go. Just show you the information on the back. And you can actually pause that and read it. It's much easier than me going through it and quicker. So, quick look at the manual. Obviously, it tells you everything you need to know. Good thing as well, if you look at the very back, it gives you information of breakdown of parts, which is quite useful. Okay, everything's in there that you need to know anyhow. Okay, so let's move on to the revolver. So this is a 6.5 inch copy of a Magnum 44, made famous by obviously Dirty Harry. It's got fully adjustable sights at the rear for windows and elevation, and also got a glow at the foresight, which helps for aiming. You've got single and double action, so you've got double action, single action, and also you can actually decock this as well, no problem like that. See, CO2 goes in the grip as usual. There it is there. So you just use the fixed Allen screw there, unscrew that, pop your CO2 and always use a bit of Pelgon oil, do it up. Once it's pierced, pop that back on there, lock it in place. What would have been really nice if Umarex actually put some wooden grips on this, you know, because I think that would have really finished it off, and it probably would have cost a lot more mass producing some wooden grips. Okay, but you know, they're not bad. You know, they're quite comfortable. I've got sort of like medium hands, and I can reach the trigger no problem. Safety. Let's look at the safe side here. You've got your safety, comes back, locks your trigger. Okay, as in the real steel. Forward, obviously takes the safety off. You push it all the way forward, and you can flick the cylinder out for unloading. There's your shells there. Okay, so you don't really have to take the shells out. You can load your BBs or your pellets in the back. I'll be using pellets. I've actually changed these shells. These are actually pellet shells in here now. It comes with BB shells, obviously. So I did shooting at 10 meters, sort of semi-rested, just resting the front on the bag, yeah, to see how they shoot with BBs and pellets. Okay. So yeah, really nice build, really nice quality. Trigger pull is actually not too bad, quite smooth. It is getting a bit smoother as well. Okay, quite nice. Obviously single action will be much more accurate. Okay, so yeah, really nice quill. I wouldn't even try and keep it clean. The best thing is to shoot it and then wipe it down when you finish afterwards, because these sort of blingy type, you know, chromic revolvers are almost impossible to keep clean. Okay, going at the actual specs of how well it did. Put it through the I did chronograph the BBs through it as well. It's averaging 2.05 foot-pounds energy with BBs with a spread of 19, which is a velocity average of 415 FPS. With the shells, with the super fields, with 8.4 grain, it was averaging 2.23 foot-pounds energy, 346 FPS with a spread of 12. So yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, if I'd shot it a bit slower and allowed the CO2 to recover, I would have that spread would have reduced quite a bit, probably sub 10. But there you go. Also did some sort of semi-rested to see how they shoot. This was 18 BBs at 10 meters, sort of with a barrel rested on the front of the bag. That's using the BB shells. Okay. Then I put the pellet shells in. I tried some VMX 8.18 foot grain pellets, they're Webleys, and they grew pretty well. Okay, that's another 18 shots there. I then tried the super fields, I use all the time, and they were quite spread out really. I'm not sure entirely why, because these are all like 4.52mm heads. But the best one of all was the H&N FTTs. This is another 18 shots, again 10 meters. Semi-rested, and that was pretty good. So the only variation is probably me moving around. Don't forget all these. This revolver wasn't on an actual proper pistol stand. It was actually just rested at the front. So obviously there was movement around, and also you've got the sights themselves. I don't see particularly the actual target itself is a bit blurred as well, but that wouldn't really affect too much, as long as you can see the foresight and you focus on the foresight. Okay. So there you go. So that is the unboxing review of the Smith & Wesson M29 in 6.5 inch. Okay, very nice. Decided to go for the BB version and then get some pellet shells and shoot pellet through, because with all the BB, all the smooth bore revolvers I have, you shoot pellets through them. They just seem more accurate than BBs. So I know even with the super fields, it will still be able to knock down cans out to at least 15 meters, maybe even a bit further. We'll try that out and see how it goes, how it does. Okay, so yeah, really like it actually, really nice, well made, and like I said, it's the barrel goes from here and stops just around about here. So yeah, that's the length of the barrel, and it is all, obviously being a BB, it's all 4.5 millimeters all the way through, unlike the pellet version. Okay, so I hope you like that little unboxing review. So there you go, just show you around it once more. Very nice. Thanks for watching.